With the coming of Christmas in just a few days, Steam has put out their yearly winter sale. This sale is commonly known as one of the best, if not the best, video game sales ever, and with it being Steam providing these sales, it's not just flat screen games and weird hentai games being cut in price, it's also VR games. I'm here today to help you around and show you around the VR sales and share, in my opinion, the best VR games to get for a budget of around $100. Before we hop into this, why not hit that subscribe and like button? Please just do it. First thing I would recommend to do is just to go to the VR tab on the sales page. Obviously it's up to you what to buy, not me, so why not take a look around? If you don't know how to do this, this is how. Wow, not only are there flat screen hentai games on sale, but also VR ones. Sweet! Here's just a few highlights in my opinion. Job Simulator, which is 25% off. Project Cars 3, which is 40% off. Skyrim VR, which is 67% off. Moss, which is 50% off. Onward, which is 50% off. Creed, which is 75% off. The Walking Dead, which is 20% off, and Half-Life Alyx, which is 25% off. There's a ton more I'd like to mention, but that would take like 2 minutes of the video alone. There's some flat screen games with VR support mentioned under the VR tab, and some of these games being Subnautica and Payday 2. Payday 2 is only 99 cents, so I really recommend getting that game. I haven't played it in VR, but I put a good 20 hours into flat screen, and I can say it's fun as hell. First thing I'm going to do is go over the cheapest VR games under $10 available right now due to the sale. There's obviously Payday 2, but there's also Windlands, Intruders Hide and Seek, City Car Drive, Everspace, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, Redout, Thumper, and Batman Arkham Knight VR. There's a ton more, but those are the top and best ones in my opinion. The next thing to consider when deciding what to buy is what type of game are you looking for? Action, adventure, puzzle, horror, racing, RPG, a sim, strategy, shooter, or anime girl boobs? Well, if you're looking for that last one, there's plenty of games for you. Seriously, there's too many. If you're looking for action, I would recommend Boneworks, Gorn, Pistol Whip, Star Wars Squadrons, The Walking Dead, Onward, Pavlov, and any of the budget cut games. Pretty much all the games I just listed are some of the best VR games ever, so I guess most good VR games are action games. If you're looking for an adventure game, I recommend Moss, Arizona Sunshine, The Forest, Subnautica, and any of the games made by Squash Games. I would have also included Tomb Raider, but the VR support in that game consists of a 2-hour long mini level with no action or adventure. If you're gonna buy Tomb Raider, you better buy it for the full game and not just the VR. If you're looking for some puzzle games, I recommend Moss, once again, The Room VR, Boneworks, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, I Expect You to Die, and Demo Reborn. If you're looking for horror, then I recommend Senran Kugra, Peach Beak Splat. Alright, enough with the hentai jokes, I made like 4 of them, and there's probably some kids watching this video. What I actually recommend for horror is Phasmophobia, FNAF VR, Duck Season, The Room VR, and The Forest. There's seriously not that many VR horror games on sale, and honestly, in general, it's probably because of wimps like me who were really hyped for FNAF VR and then played like 2 levels because I was that scared. For racing and driving games, I recommend Assetto Corsa, Compent Zone, I butchered that, but Dirt Rally 2.0, Automobilista 2, and City Car Driving. There's a ton more racing games available, I just kinda picked randomly. My only problem with VR racing games is that you have to use a controller or keyboard to play. Either that or you have to pay hundreds to get a whole car set up. You can't just use the motion controllers. The final category I'm going over is simulation. I recommend Rolling Line, Job Simulator, Vacation Simulator, Wrench, VTOL VR, and Gun Club VR. There's a lot more simulation games, but those are the coolest ones in my opinion. Now to the final part of the video. What are the best games to buy with a budget of $100? I'm not saying $100 is a small amount of money, but I would say that's about the amount of money you usually get from Christmas overall. Okay, here's my list. Boneworks, Pavlov VR, Super Hot VR, Pistol Whip, Skyrim VR, and City Car Driving. This totals to $98, but with tax it should be around $101 to $102. In my opinion, these set of games give the most variety and experience. This list is missing games like The Walking Dead and Half-Life Alyx, but it's because just those two games together already cost $77, which means you could probably only get 3 games. But those two games have a lot more hours you can put into them. It's up to you to decide if you want more experiences with less hours to put into each game, or less experience with more hours to put into each game. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's up to you on what you buy. That's all I have for you today. Share your list down below in the comments. Let me know what you buy. See you in the next one. Subscribe and like.